Hey everybody, welcome back to the King of the Bean. I'm Ian, and I'm here with Josh, Ryan, and our aunt for a very special episode of King of the Bean.
Our first guest bean!
First guest bean, and we are going to do March Mammal Madness.
Yes.
So, Auntie, take it away.
Hi. Okay, so just a little introduction about March Mammal Madness. It was started in 2013 by Professor Katie Hind from Arizona State University, and her colleagues created the first March Mammal Madness competition. And since then, it has become a worldwide phenomenon with school children, such as kids in my class, college students, museums, professors, and just nature lovers in general, competing and getting excited about the tournament. The tournament focuses on simulated battles with animals with the goal of using biological research to create the battles. So that's what March Mammal Madness is.
So it's like the basketball tournament, but with animals.
Yeah, so this is for nerds who don't follow sports to also have something to do in the month of March.
Because there's nothing else going on.
Nothing.
Women's History Month, we don't know it.
Well,
This predates Women's History Month. Isn't that a newer thing though? Like with Black History Month and all that stuff?
I don't know.
Is that younger than 2013?
Yeah.
I don't know, we don't have internet.
We don't have
No.
So everything we say will be deemed factual. No problems with that.
No.
If it's not in this booklet,
It doesn't
we
exist.
either made it up or it's a fact, and it's for you to figure out.
Okay, so what we have, like 64 combatant animals. So every year the animals change, right? And they're not all mammals. Let me warn you about that. When they first started, I think they were, but now we've been doing this for more than 10 years, and so the animals are not always mammals. So there's always 4 divisions, and this year the divisions are the Rainbow Collection, which is brilliantly colored animals, right? There is the Take a Bow division, which is about courtship dancing, fake outs with broken wings, animals that can act, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Epic Animal division, which is, of course, epic animals, right?
Cool one.
The cool ones. Anything with a horn.
And then Connoisseur Critters is the last one, which are animals that have traits on, many traits for what they eat. Okay, so those are the 4 divisions this year. Now the rules, combatants are arranged in the 4 divisions and a single elimination tournament, just like in the basketball one. Mm-hmm. Combatants have assigned seeds from 1 to 16, right? 1 being the best ranked combatant and 16 being the worst ranked combatant in the division.
Right.
A single individual at the peak combat condition represents their species as a combatant. For some species, this may be male or female, depending on the natural history. So you're always assuming it's the most fit animal that's doing the battle.
The best of the best.
You take them at their strongest.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like epic death battles.
Yeah.
These are like peak rainbow animals.
They taste all the rainbow.
There you go. Keep the season in mind. It's March, so it's spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. Combatants' conditions and priorities may vary with seasons depending on natural history.
All right.
Okay, and the combatants are considered as encountering each other on the field of battle. So rounds 1, 2, and 3 are the lower seed you are, the better you are. So that's a good thing, right? You want the lower seed animal, and they have home habitat advantage, meaning the battle's gonna take place in their habitat. So the lower seed the animal is, that's where the fight's gonna take place.
Does lower seed mean higher number?
Lower number.
Lower number.
Yeah,
Usually that's
one is the
considered the
best.
higher seed, isn't it?
I guess,
In
but
sport. The lower number equals
better.
the
So
better
in this
animal.
one, the wolf is better than the moose.
Okay. Oh yeah, because of the
Stop
sea.
jumping
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm getting examples.
So in rounds 4, 5, and 6, those are the elite traits, the final roar, the championship. The field of battle is randomized among the 4 different areas that they'll be fighting in, and the 4 regions that they're fighting in are, and I'm not sure I can pronounce these, the pelagic region realm, which is open sea beyond the coastline. Savanna woodlands, which is grasslands. Peatlands, which are wetland ecosystems with incomplete decomposition of organic matter, and
Places where peats live.
Yeah. Specifically.
and tidewater glaciers, right? Glaciers that reach the ocean. Okay, so I think you could see why this is for nerds.
Yeah, no, I'm into it though.
But arguably,
Are you saying you're not a nerd?
Arguably, regular March Madness is also for nerds.
Well-
it's
Yes.
just sports nerds.
Exactly.
This is for
Yeah, we
science
call those
nerds.
jocks.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Total different division. So how the battle outcomes are determined, a team of March Mammal Madness scientists research the combatants and their habitats and estimate probabilities that combatant A winning versus combatant B. And the wins within specific habitats of the encounter.
It's very much like World's Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah.
Where if you ever saw that, they would pick like ancient historical like warriors.
Yes, I saw
And
that.
try to figure out which one would have beaten each other to find out who the world's greatest warrior
Like
is.
samurai versus Viking.
Yeah.
Or like Attila the Hun versus like
Alexander the Great.
yes.
Yes, and those who remember, there was actually a program about different animals battling each other too on one of those stations, and I enjoyed that quite a bit. But anyway, attributes considered in estimating battle outcomes include weaponry, armor, body mass, speed, fighting style, psychology, attitude, and motivation. And then from that probability estimation, a random number generator determines the outcome of the encounter and which combatant advances in the tournament. Okay, so basically, that's how they determine it. The use of the random number generator allows for the possibility, if not the probability, of upsets. So sometimes there are upsets. You may think one animal should win over another, but not always.
And
I
then
also
something
wanna say-
dumb happens.
That's what I was gonna say. In the few times I've noted this, there's so many scenarios where it's like this bird is fighting this frog, and the bird should win, but then a meteor came and hit the bird and killed the bird. The bird's dead, and the frog wins, and it's like that's not
how that works.
silly sometimes to me. But it's all in the spirit of the game.
Okay, so shall we get into it?
Yeah.
What group are we starting with?
We are going to start with connoisseur critters.
So basically, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take like a couple from each and then just talk about it and see where we.
Are we gonna go through the whole thing too?
Are we gonna
just
get to a champion?
More.
No, that will take a lot of time unless you guys want to continue.
we got time.
This can be as long as it wants to be.
That's true.
It's true. So, connoisseur critters. I picked 2 random combatants in this one. The first one is, so first of all, connoisseur critters are, some carnivores have particularly specialized traits for acquiring, chewing, and digesting their meals.
Sure.
Similarly, some herbivores can safely consume high-level toxins, and some truly fascinating species have adapted their dietary niches of really, really specific food. Okay? So we are going to be talking today about the pitcher plant, which is ranked 7, seeded 7. Right? And a pitcher plant is a carnivorous plant. The lid of the plant secretes a nectar to attract prey, which then becomes trapped down by a downward pointing hairs and slick sides. And it will be battling.
Do we have a picture of it?
Is it like I'm thinking Victory Bell.
It is Victory Bell.
Yes, I guess you can't see because I did them off of my printer in black and white.
Yeah, it's a Victory Bell.
Yeah, it's a very Victory Bell.
Good drawing,
Thank
Josh.
you.
Show the camera.
There you go.
Yeah. You can't see it.
And it's fighting.
Zoom in.
Take a picture so that we can paste it.
I'll take a picture later.
So it's Victory
Before
Bell.
you erase
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so we have the pitcher plant.
And it is fighting the northern short-tailed shrew.
So sand shrew versus victory bow.
Oh, victory bow wins.
Yes,
'cause
and
it's
you can
grass.
see
It's grass.
they also
Yeah.
give you sizes, right? So that's the size of the plant next to a human being,
Gosh,
it's actually-
and this
that was
is
really accurate.
and this is
Thank you.
the size of a shrew.
Wait, can I see it?
Oh, it's so tiny.
Oh, it's tiny.
Okay, all right.
It's
So
a
What's the
tiny.
picture? It's adorable.
Yeah,
It's
they
a
are
sand shrew
shrew.
versus victory bow, and victory bow wins because grass beats ground.
Well,
Wow.
a
First of
shrew
all.
is a
Victory bow's
solid.
also poison.
Solitary and territorial, effective tunnelers. They produce a toxin in their salivary glands to subdue prey or cause pain in predators when bitten. Okay? So the pitcher plant is the top seeded combatant, right?
Okay.
And
Only a
it
few ranks higher.
So what are we doing with the whiteboards? Are we putting who we think is gonna win?
who you think's gonna win?
Wait, I'm waiting to get all the information.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
need-
its
I need
biome
to-
is a higher elevation with poor soil, moist soil.
The victory bell.
It is carnivorous, right? It eats insects and sometimes small mammals.
Small
It's a
mammal.
small one.
And its position in the food chain is it is a decomposer.
Of shrews.
The biome for the shrew is the forest, marshlands, bogs, shrub forest. It is a carnivore. It also eats salamanders, birds, frogs, snakes, and mice, which is really hard to believe because it's such a tiny
Yeah,
bird.
it's so
how does
tiny.
that thing eat a bird?
From the inside.
It
And-
eats it already dead.
Yeah.
Nope,
No.
because its position in the food chain is secondary,
Right, yeah.
right? So it wouldn't. It's not a primary. Primary would be our right plants, and it's
Yeah.
secondary. So, but that surprises me a little. But okay,
So it goes out to go get food.
so it must be a mean little guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are your two combatants.
I,
Who do you think is going to win?
We'll write it down and then we'll talk about it. Don't look at my name, cheater.
I already wrote my answer.
Alright.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
And as you can see, they're not
These
all
are the
mammals
picture,
because our pitcher plant is in no way a mammal. So yeah, sometimes they're really weird matchups, but as a teacher, my kids love this.
Alright, I got mine down.
You ready?
Yeah. Wait, Ryan's still drawing?
3, 2, 1.
Pitcher plant.
Pitcher plant.
Pitcher plant.
Yeah.
I'm afraid our little shrew is small enough to fall
I think
down.
it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's gonna smell and it's like, oh, what's this? And then just fall down and be
One,
like,
it doesn't have anything that I think could offensively beat the pitcher plant.
Yeah, the only thing is the plant has to wait for it to come to it.
Yeah.
And if it never does that, you know.
Well, that's true.
We
But
have to
I
stay
like
on
the
it.
nectar thing that the shrew will be like, ooh, what is this smell?
yeah. Even if it's not super carnivorous, it's gonna smell something and be like curious about it
Yeah.
at the very end.
I think pitcher plant for sure.
Now, unless the little guy is like smart about it and just goes and like cuts the root for whatever reason, but I don't think it's gonna do that realistically.
Also,
He kills every plant before he touches
yeah,
it.
yeah, it goes. Shink.
also, the shrew is a carnivore. It's not an herbivore. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't even think of eating
It,
it.
it wouldn't even
Thursday.
consider it.
Wouldn't even consider it.
Would not consider it.
All right. So our next matchup is a little bit closer.
Alright.
We have the 8th seeded Chester-headed bee eater.
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Oh, sorry,
Chester-headed.
Chestnut.
It has a
Chester at it.
Chester.
Chestnut-headed bee eater. It's a little bird. See that's the size of the bird.
Oh, it's a bird.
Oh, that's a good bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bird.
It nests in small colonies. It catches insects in the air for food. Okay, and it is fighting the hairy-legged bee.
So we have a bee eater versus a bee.
Yeah, and the bee is ranked
doesn't seem
9
fair.
though, right? So
Okay.
they're really
How
close.
big is this bee?
It's
It's a bee size?
tiny.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, it's
teeny
bee size.
tiny.
tiny, and it's large, hairy, solitary bee. Females dig nests and bring food to the young, typically in the form of flower oils. Now the biome for our chester-headed bee eater is subtropical open woodlands.
You said it again.
Did I?
Yeah, you said Chester.
It's
I don't know
Chester-headed.
why that.
It's the Chester-headed
It's-
bee
It
eater.
is
That's
so
what it
hard
is
for
now.
me.
Yeah.
She teaches kids how to read. We'll be fine.
Yeah. No concerns. No concerns.
Its position is secondary. It's a carnivore. It eats insects and particularly bees.
Ah.
Our hairy-legged bee its biome is in the desert. It's from North America to South America. It's an herbivore, so pollen, nectar, and it is primary. It is a primary in the food chain.
Well, I think the bee could win some matchups.
In what world?
Wait, Ian, you are not there yet. Write it down.
Well, we can discuss it.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do that afterwards?
I'll do that afterwards. I feel like it's a better. Alright. Then I do this with a little bit of this. Give it some.
Unfortunately, this is the birds versus the bees, and
You know who wins that one?
yeah, tail is Alyssa.
Yeah.
Bird versus the bee. You're using math over here.
It's so you.
It could be the beak of the bird. It's not a greater than sign, it's beak.
Oh, is it? You have to draw the line
Alright.
What
I'm
line?
ready.
in the middle of it, so like to separate the top. Yeah, there you go.
Now there's just an arrow. Oh, 'cause
Yeah.
that was a beak.
Yeah, the beak. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
Chester bird.
Yeah, the bird.
The bird.
Yeah.
The bird.
Chester bird.
But I agree. I mean,
Chester bird.
what
Yeah.
if what if the bee spends all its time in a flower? Then because remember, the bird has to fly around to catch the bee.
But then it.
Chester the bird.
So it's just
Does
gonna
it
tire out the chester.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it win by
Avoiding the
avoiding? Yeah.
Ah,
A win by survival.
But it's a bee eater. He's trained to
That's
hunt
what I'm
these
saying.
bees.
Yeah.
This is what
Trained.
he
It's
do.
in his
This is
name.
what he do.
he's
He wouldn't
trained.
be called a bee eater for nothing.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah,
just throw
but like
that
I
title
think
around.
the hairy leg bee could maybe beat like the shrew and stuff.
So here.
But I think it's matched up against a bird that's called a bee eater. It just got really unlucky in this bracket.
No. My only thing that I would even consider is like if there's a lot more bees and just the one bird. Now if there was like
They could swarm him.
Yeah, they could swarm him because
Yeah.
the toxins. Would
Yeah, but
be...
this is the fittest bee versus the fittest.
I
bird.
understand that. That's what I'm saying. Like, given the circumstance, no, it doesn't win. If there was a lot of more bees, maybe.
Well, and there are some strange. Those were the two that I picked for us, but there are some strange matchups in this one. There's
Do you want to quickly go over the others? That way we can
Wait,
fill out
can
a
we
bracket.
do who wins bird versus plant? Who wins this rank all around?
Okay, yeah.
just out for those two.
Just off those two, yeah. Bird
You
versus
can,
plant.
but
Bird-
first of all, let me
No,
go
we
over really
can't.
quickly because there's like a cob, which is a big deer.
That's
And
number
it's-
1 seed, right?
Yes, and the 16th seeded is the bear's head, which is like a moss.
It's like a fungus.
Yes.
Oh, it says
not-
bear's head. I was literally just picturing a head of a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
It's the fittest head of a
decapitated
bear.
bear's head that just sits there going, come at me, bro, I'll bite you.
Speaks perfect
No, you
English.
won't.
Speaks perfect English.
right.
Well, it's saying this in Bear. We're translating.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
Josh.
there's a squirrel versus a snail. There's the koala versus the cobra lily, which cobra lily is also a carnivorous plant that I'd never heard of.
I honestly think the cobra lily would win against the koala.
There's a
Wait though, but koalas, so they eat eucalyptus, right?
Yeah.
Eucalyptus is poisonous to them, but
Yeah.
they still eat it because they're stupid and they like it.
how rude.
That's what they say. That they don't. So they're used to eating.
Dumb little bears.
They're used to eating plants that are going to kill them. They live their whole lives doing
Yeah,
it.
but
So
their
I think that-
stomach's specifically designed for eucalyptus.
No, they evolved because.
No, it's not. It's still poisonous to them. They just don't care. So I vote koala.
No.
Yes.
No, cobra
Yeah.
lily.
Wait,
No.
Cobra
Okay,
lily.
let's go into it. Let's read about the koala and the lily. Did you print those slides?
I printed them all. I just don't have them ready. Let me see.
I think the koala because it's used to eating poisonous things and it doesn't care.
But it's cobra lily.
No, I understand, but it's a koala.
It's not like it's a lily that has like snakes coming out. Like
What if it does?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
what
the
if it
Then it
koala,
wins.
the koala stays in trees and keeps away from predators. It's
Uh-huh.
slow moving and sleeps for 18 hours a day.
Oh, goals.
Yeah.
Goals.
Yeah, honestly.
And so we were gonna say the
Cobra lily.
the
13.
The cobra
lily.
lily
Oh, that was cool.
is 13th.
I
Yes.
want to see.
Okay.
We're gonna have to put these pictures in.
We.
The royal Lee.
Oh, that does look really cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Carnivorous plant, type of a pitcher plant. It's
Yes, it
another
is.
one.
It is.
But it eats insects. It doesn't eat koalas. It can't even handle koala.
All it does is decompose.
Koala's just gonna munch it. It's just gonna grab it and it's gonna munch it. Done.
So I'm putting koala
Yeah,
for
you
that
are.
one.
I'm voting koala also.
So, okay, so really quickly, the first seated is the cob, which is a big deer. Look at how big that deer is.
Oh, it's
I
majestic.
can't see it. You didn't show me.
It's majestic.
Oh, that's pretty big, yeah.
I like how it has two people holding hands. Just so you know how wide it is.
And this is the
And one of them
bear's.
has a cane.
This is the bear's
elderly.
head fungus that it's going to battle, right?
Interesting.
That is interesting.
And it's edible. It's edible mushroom that ranges from white in color to yellow and grows in clusters. Right? It's a conifer and it's a decomposer. So, who do you think's gonna win?
I mean, I feel like
the
cob would
cob's
just
definitely
step on
gonna-
it, and then-
Well, and even
Well,
if it's
if cob's
edible,
an
maybe you
early-
can
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna say
gonna
like
eat it.
the head's edible, so if it's edible, it's not gonna
yeah,
kill
I
anything.
think
And it's not running and leaving the field of battle.
Exactly. Yeah, it would win.
Yeah, cob by default, basically.
Just horns it real quick.
Okay, so now we have 4. So now we gotta get to who's the champion. So cob versus bird.
Well, hold on. Let's finish the first round.
No, because we have 3 more to do.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but we can do it quickly.
Okay, so you want to do it quickly.
So the
Let's see.
squirrel versus the pill snail.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, yes, is, and this guy's there's your squirrel.
Is that a person in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay.
They choose weird pictures.
don't understand.
Largest tail to body ratio of any mammal. The tail is 130% volume of its body. That includes the fluff. It lives in the forest. It forages for seeds, nuts, and insects.
And this
Oh
is
my
what
God.
it's battling.
It's huge.
That is
Well, that is.
the Wichita Mountain pill
no,
snail.
I saw it at the tip of the finger.
Wichita.
Yeah, it's on the tip of the finger. You're
Yeah.
like, that's huge.
It's just
Macro snails. Snails larger than 5 millimeters that prefer shelter sites in the form of coarse woody debris, likely disperses from floating in streams and rivers. Dense woodlands. It lives in dense woodlands that experience cyclical, low-severity fire regime in Oklahoma. That's so specific.
I know.
I don't think it would survive in the forest.
No, it would die.
Consumes decaying wood, may also consume fungi and lichen. Yeah, this is
Lichen.
losing.
This is losing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, snail.
All right.
I don't want to go through all of these. It's gonna take forever. We have 3 more brackets.
You sure?
3 more whole competitions to do.
Okay, we can.
I think we can get through all of it.
We're
Let's try
21
this one.
minutes in.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Forked, marked,
Fork
can't read
mark
it.
lever.
and the batfly.
Oh.
So
So
I
the,
really want to not just go with the bigger one, but I feel like the bigger ones are just gonna eat the little one.
so Ryan,
Yeah.
the batfly has no wings and no eyes.
Yeah, it wins, obviously.
Obviously.
Got a lot going for it.
Yeah.
It lives. Its biome is ectoparasite of bats, so they just live on bats.
Yeah. Well,
Obligate
they're the bat fly.
parasite must live on bat host. So is a bat a part of this, or does it just die because there's no host?
well,
It
I
probably
mean,
would die without a
Dies because
host.
of
Okay,
host.
a lemur.
Lemur.
Porcupine versus worm.
Velvet worm.
here's your porcupine. Here's your worm.
Read me worm facts.
Secretes sticky slime for defense and prey capture.
Wins.
Biome: tropical and temperate forests.
Yeah.
Carnivore: crickets, amphipods, woodlice, other small invertebrates. It's secondary in the food chain. And then the porcupine.
Is that pork?
Josh, read the porcupine.
Uh,
Hit us with some porky facts.
They can raise and fan quills to appear larger in size. For defense, they also stamp their feet and whir quills while charging at the enemy. They can stab with thicker, shorter quills. And their biome is the savanna, unana, the grassland, the forest, or mountains. They're herbivores, apparently.
Yeah, but I think
So
I think
it's not
the
gonna even eat the. See,
But I
this
think
is one
the-
of those things where I think they're both just gonna avoid each other and no one's gonna win.
but the porcupine might accidentally stab the worm.
But would it die?
It might stamp on him.
Yeah, it might stab on it, yeah.
That's true.
They
Alright,
stamped him.
I'll give it to pork.
Okay,
And then your last battle is this.
Okay, the
Great
great
squaw.
squaw
What?
It's a bird.
forages
Oh.
Big bird.
Yeah.
forages in flight
That's
by
good
dipping
picture.
to water surfaces or catching birds in the air. Its biome is open ocean islands for nesting. It's a carnivore, eats birds, fish, and carrion.
Carry on, my little
Carrying, yeah, dead things.
Yeah.
It's third in the food chain.
Okay, and remember, this battle takes place in the water.
Oh, okay.
In
This is
open
the-
ocean, yeah.
Yeah, and here's your parasitic guest ant.
It
Nice
lives.
reading
It
that
lives.
Apparently, I can do that better than.
It lives amongst fungus-growing ants, and your fingers on it, and can serve as protectors of their host colonies. It lives in the forest. It only eats fungus. Secondary-ish.
Ish?
All
Yeah,
right.
ish.
I'm going with squaw.
It has to be.
It has to be.
squat.
All right, so that was that bracket.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to do rounds 2, 3, and 4 real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. So between the cob and the chestnut-headed bee eater.
Was the bee eater poisonous and or venomous?
No.
No.
Okay.
So
So bee
cob.
eater is a bird just that eats
Yes.
bees.
Okay. Probably cob then.
Yeah, I would. It's bigger. It'll stab it with its antlers.
Ooh, violent.
Yeah.
It's gonna stab a bird.
It could.
Okay, and now we have the koala versus the squirrel.
I tend to think the squirrel, just because the koala is such a lazy
Yeah.
sleep. Am I gonna sleep? It's sleep.
He's gonna fall asleep, and then the squirrel's just gonna like beat it to death.
Yeah, it's gonna get a nut.
I think if they're
And bash it over the head
You know, because they try to open it.
on the koala's head.
The
Yeah.
koala is a lot bigger than this.
it is.
It is.
But it sleeps 18. I mean, and technically it is a higher seed, but it sleeps 18 hours a day and it never leaves its tree.
Yeah. Squirrels, agile.
What if
And
the
squirrels
grass
can-
squirrel throws it off tree?
That'd
But-
be funny.
But the squirrel just has to
Weird.
wait for it to fall
Weird.
asleep. After 6 hours,
Yeah.
it's guaranteed.
Yeah, but during those 6 hours, it's Hulk mode.
No, it's slack off mode in which it doesn't move.
No, it moves every other turn, Ian.
I'm going squirrel.
Yeah, whatever.
You can put whatever you want.
No, we're in agreement.
And then the next one is you guys
What
chose
does it
the
say?
bat.
Oh, TGS.
The fork mark.
The
lemur.
fork-marked lemur and the porcupine.
I don't think the lemur can hurt the porcupine in full defense mode.
I agree with that. I feel like
It's
the
too
porcupine's
strong.
gonna
Well,
use
those
its quills.
those quills are going to be hard
Yeah,
to beat
yeah.
for anything.
You get one prick, the monkey's out of there.
yeah.
Okay,
It
and
is
then
not
the
even
plant
bothered.
versus the squaw. Can we get squaw information again?
Squaw was the
Wait,
bird.
In this round, is it still a water battle?
Yeah, because the squaw's in the
Yeah, because the first
squaw's
two,
the higher seed.
1, 2, and
So
3,
it's
I
only
think
when we
are.
get to champion level, does it randomize?
Yeah.
Wait, so for squaw, it says open water or open ocean or ocean island. Are we on the island or are we in the water?
Open ocean island for nesting.
For
For nest, so we're not nesting, we're
Yeah,
battling.
we're battling.
So this is open ocean,
the
so
death.
squaw wins.
My goodness.
Okay, but that means the squaw's gonna beat the porcupine, no?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. Is it going to
Porcupine's
get
just gonna drown. Can't
Well,
swim.
I didn't think about that
Yeah,
yet.
because it's open
Wait,
ocean.
can it swim?
No.
No.
Not in the ocean.
I don't
That's
think
okay,
so.
fair
It
enough.
doesn't have that kind of stamina. What are you, crazy?
That's fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
of its stats are in defense, Josh.
Okay, so what about the cob versus the squirrel?
I gotta say cob.
What if the squirrel tames the cob and ends up riding
Tame-
and becomes its master?
Hey, cob.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
cop
it jumps on
whisperer.
top and it goes.
You did this
and
like
it tries to
a
buck it off,
Wong from Marvel.
and then it tames it. And it's like.
And it opens the other portal over his back, and then
Then
he's like,
Alright.
I have the high ground now.
Then they combine,
Yeah.
to combine together into the next battle while the squirrel
Yeah.
rides it into
So
battle.
then it's the cob
So
warrior.
1/5.
You
The
guys.
cob squirrel.
But then they still die because we're still in the water.
We're
No,
still
because
in the
cob's
water.
higher seed.
Oh, you're
So we're in the cob's habitat.
Okay,
But realistically, cop.
cob, yeah.
Cob.
And then squaw. Because water, you can't beat the water.
Mhm.
None of these things can.
So does cob beat the squaw?
Yes, by environmental
Well, I mean, but
effects.
what's the cob's habitat? Is
It's
it
a
forest?
right? Or is it
Cob?
grassland?
No, it's forest.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yeah.
So this bird is hunting the grasslands instead of. I think it's gonna like dive bomb the deer, and the deer's just gonna go bonk, stab.
Yeah. Unless he gets it in the eye.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he can defend his
I
head
think
with
the
his
squaw
antlers.
has a chance, but I think. Wait, can we look at sizes? How big? Because the squaw's kind of big, right?
No.
No,
Oh.
it's bird size.
It's half
It's about the size of a
small
child. Yeah.
It's like the size of a baby.
That's a pretty big bird. Oh, I was at the mall the other day and I was walking. No, this is relevant. I was walking by JCPenney's and there was 2 geese in the street. Just coming towards me. And I was talking to Daisy and she's like, what is that? I'm like, those are geese and they're trying to fight and I'm not going that direction anymore. And they were like...
Are you looking for the cob?
They're squaring
No, I
up.
have the cob over here. I'm looking for the next collection.
They were
Can I
squaring
get the
up.
cob?
I don't want to fight geese.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can look for it.
No one's listening to my geese story.
I'm listening.
So, yeah. Oh.
They were trying
You're
to
not gonna
fight
fight
me.
geese.
No, I know.
You were like, I'm going that way.
Yeah, I did.
All right. The cob is kind of big.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Write it on your whiteboard. We gotta use the whiteboard.
Oh, for
What are we
cob
doing?
versus squaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the final?
Who's the connoisseur critter
Listen.
winner?
And remember,
Yes.
that's randomized,
you
right?
fight against that thing. Over.
Wait, this battle is not randomized, right? Because this is round 3.
Oh, then no, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
I'm stuck. That's like...
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
King cob, huh?
King
King cob, okay.
The cobbin.
All
The
right.
cocoa winner.
Now the next one is the Rainbow Collection.
All right, I'm here for it.
Rainbow Collection. These are brilliant beasties combine colors, sometimes across the spectrum, only they can see on their flamboyant forms. To paraphrase Kermit, why are there so many species with rainbows, and what's with their vibrant hides?
There.
Okay,
I asked
so
myself that.
do you
So
want-
first-
are we starting with the wild card?
Well, yes, the wild card
Go ahead.
is a sparkle muffin peacock spider.
Yes.
What?
Sparkle muffin peacock.
Do you ever
peacock?
think that sometimes scientists just put words together?
Absolutely.
I really want to know what these look like because these are the vibrant ones.
Yes, I should have done it in color, but my printer didn't have color.
That's fine.
Okay.
Traits. These dancing spiders are wildly cute and use their moves to attract mates. Belonging to the jumping spider family, these sparkle muffins know how to hop.
Yeah, they do.
While
Yes.
only about the size of a grain of rice, their
tiny.
bright colors help them stand out from a crowd. They live in deciduous forests, they eat insects, and they are secondary consumers. And they are fighting a rainbow grasshopper.
That's bigger.
It is bigger. Rainbow grasshopper. The rainbow grasshopper is quick and a strong jumper. Using their muscular hind limbs, they can escape predators. However, unlike some other grasshoppers, they do not have wings. Their bright colors serve as protection to warn predators that they are toxic.
Oh.
Okay? They live in grasslands and prairies. They eat plants. So there's your sparkle muffin.
That's why people hate the gays. They think we're toxic.
So grasshoppers are primary, spider is secondary.
Right, because he eats plants and he
Yes,
eats insects.
Yes. He eats insects. What is a grasshopper, people?
Grass.
Okay, but look at how tiny he is.
I know, but that thing's not gonna eat that thing.
Yeah, it would.
That
Wait,
thing's not even gonna know that thing exists.
That's true.
But how does he kill this one?
Dude,
One bite at a time.
What's the spider's offensive capabilities here?
it
I'm
jumps.
not sure.
It does a high jump kick.
Yeah,
He's
It
a
has a high
dancer.
chance to
That
to
has
fail.
90% attack power.
it's these dancing spiders are wildly cute and use their moves to attract mates.
Yeah.
He dance fights.
And then they jump. Yeah, they dance
We
fight.
learned from Jumanji how effective that
It's
is.
true. It's true. By Jumanji rules.
By Jumanji rules, spider
Okay,
wins.
are we gonna whiteboard it up?
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to put for this.
They're both would mind their business.
Oh,
They do
what
mind
is
their
this?
business.
Now I have to go with the... Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Did we all put the
We
spider?
did.
You know what? You have to. He's so cute. And
The
look at
Sparkle
his
Muffin
Beautiful.
surprise.
sparkle muffins.
Sparkle
I'm here for the sparkle
That's what
muffin.
I wrote
I
down.
love it.
What?
I drew.
Sparkle muffins
I
and
did my quickest drawing of a
Josh, you
spider.
did a really good
Thank
job.
you.
Okay.
I love your approach to this.
Thank you.
Yeah, because Josh goes, oh, when he starts counting, that's what I'll draw.
Because I'm still thinking about all the stuff.
Okay, so I chose. I know you want to go through all of them, so but the ones I chose first are
We can
the
go over those ones more.
Halloween crab,
Ooh.
Halloween.
and it looks like, I wish I had a color picture because it looks like a candy corn. It really
Love
does.
that,
It
right.
looks like a candy corn. And he is going against.
If only we had the internet.
Oh,
Well, and to put pictures in the slideshow, you can grab them from the PowerPoint on the website of March Mammal.
Yes.
So you don't have to
That's
research.
easier. Yeah.
I think this is Bornean rainbow toad. So look at the size of each. That crab is actually a pretty good size.
That is
It's
good
as big
size.
as a head.
Yeah. And then you have that tiny little frog.
Look at that little
I
guy.
love them.
Okay.
He's got that Kermit the Frog look like.
Hey there.
So-
I'm Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah.
The
that.
Halloween crab is a nocturnal species that digs burrows
It would
along
be.
sandy shores. Living in the forest for most of its life, this crab will return to the ocean to breed.
Oh, it lives in the
Like a sea turtle.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
there
what
were
I
forest
was
crabs.
I didn't either. Although brightly colored like other animals in this area, this crab, is not poisonous. So even though he's colorful, he's not poisonous. He lives in mangroves, sand dunes, and rainforests.
Crabs can be poisonous.
Well, I think they meant because in this category with the colors, a lot of colorful animals are poisonous.
That's fair. That's fair.
Herbivore. It eats leaf litter and seeds, and it's a primary consumer.
Right.
Yep. Now, and this is seated 5th. It's fighting seated 12th.
So
The-
we're in the forest for this fight.
Yes, and our toad, and the toad also is in the rainforest, so
Okay.
it could be an
They're
even
fine.
This is
battle.
an
Yeah.
equal playing ground.
Although they have gone extinct, so this guy's extinct.
Oh no.
For 87 years,
Does he
this
live by default?
toad. This toad was rediscovered in
Oh.
2011.
Oh.
The rainbow toad doesn't give up easily.
No, it doesn't.
Unlike
No, he
some,
came back from the dead.
Yeah.
unlike other toad species, these amphibians also like to climb trees. Because they are extremely rare, scientists still are learning about their diet and habitat.
He has the higher
Kinda
ground,
behavior.
Anakin.
But they probably eat insects.
I would hope so.
So
Okay.
neither of them are gonna really eat each other.
No.
Typically,
Okay, but we're fighting in the forest.
we're in the forest.
Okay.
Wait,
Right.
but is the rainbow toad, is he poisonous?
Nope.
No, we don't know much about it.
Well, we don't know much about it yet. It
Okay.
doesn't say, but it
'Cause
does not say.
Because I
his
would give it to the
presence.
crab, because snip, snip.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Snip, snip.
Yeah, you snip it. You snip off one of the toad toes.
He could probably.
Just one toe at a time.
He
Yeah.
could probably
Yes.
crush him with his. Because look at the size of the
Yeah,
head.
I think that's the case. Otherwise, I wanted to go for the frog.
Yeah.
Honestly, but
I actually have. I really like this Halloween
Oh,
crab.
yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
said, if you see him in color, he looks just
We will
like
show you guys the color.
all right, we're voting Halloween.
candy corn.
Or are we,
Oh.
we're writing.
Are we doing our whiteboard?
Wait, yeah.
For this one,
yeah.
we are. We won't for the others, but I picked out 2.
Is he drawing?
Yeah. Ready?
Ha!
Oh.
Can you even see the whiteboards on there?
Not
This
really.
is for us.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
H crab.
Well, I just want
All
Josh.
Hallows crab.
I want Josh's pictures on there.
Hi.
Look,
Take pictures of them.
I'm taking the
How?
How
I have
neat.
one day to do this. Okay, relax. We'll get what we get.
And then the second battle I picked for.
Just put up Josh's picture, and then on the other side it'll be the actual picture.
Yeah, it's like same thing. Same thing, basically.
We have the peacock mantis shrimp,
Okay.
which is
okay.
seated 6th, and it's a pretty good size shrimp.
Oh,
the
that's-
size of your
Oh,
hand.
that's a pretty
Yeah.
big shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And a
some crawfish in
mandarin
there.
fish.
Mandarin. It speaks one of the main languages.
Yeah, that's why it's called that.
Yeah.
And this is, let me see, the peacock mantis shrimp packs a punch, literally. When capturing prey, it will spring out and its club-like front claws that delivers a punch that is 50 times faster than the blink of an eye.
Also,
Oh.
it's like
Love
that
that
one.
for
What's the
The
clawfish Pokemon?
Yeah, Club
Yeah.
Mom.
And it's strong enough to break glass.
Oh.
No, it's
Crab brawler.
Crabrawler.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That thing right
Also, this shrimp uses its eyes to see 2 different directions at once.
It has all the fields of view.
Yeah, it does not have any blind
I don't
spots.
need to know what the mandarin fish is. I already have my answer.
Okay, and it does eat crabs, mollusks, and gastropods.
And punches fish.
And it lives in the shallow ocean. Now, your mandarin, just to be fair, the mandarin fish, this fish has bright colors to warn predators that it is toxic.
Yeah, but
okay.
the other one doesn't need to eat him. He just needs to punch the crap out of
Yeah,
him.
it's literally one punch crab.
That's true.
Lacking protective scales, the mandarin fish makes up for defense by producing a foul-tasting, toxic mucus.
Ooh.
I don't think that's going to affect the shrimp because he's not looking to eat him. He's just looking to
Well,
punch him.
okay. Just saying, those are your choices,
Well,
guys.
You can have a different opinion.
Yeah. Are we writing it down?
Yeah, because it's one big 4.
Oh, it's it.
The
Okay.
big 4, and yeah, and the others we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah. Quick drawing.
Alright, 5, 4,
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Reveal!
I'm going with the fish
The
puncher.
fish puncher!
The fish puncher.
This is what I did.
Shrimp fish punch.
You guys. All right. So others in this category. So what did we pick? We picked for the wild card. We picked the sparkle muffin.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, our sparkle muffin
Stands no chance.
is going to be fighting our painted wild dog. That's a pretty good size.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's a good dog. It's got ears. It's like a hyena.
See, he's not going to notice a grain of rice attacking him with dance fighting.
That's true, that's true. But he's also not.
You were
gonna-
like so ready to be like, to say something, and then I said dance fighting.
But he's also not gonna feel it. It's gonna be like,
It's not gonna
oh,
feel
the wind's
it.
blowing. I hear
No.
my
This
aunt
little
sing.
guy is like, yeah. It's like one of those action sequences.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
pan out, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's gonna appear.
Yeah. You're gonna be fighting the hairs on the dog's back.
Yeah, it's gonna follow from shit. Follow from shit.
And then it zooms out. Yeah. And it's
Yes.
like,
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think there's much I have to tell you about it. It's quite social, intelligent animal, lives in packs.
but how does he actually kill the spider? Is he just gonna accidentally step on him at some point?
He could.
Or like when he
I think
rolls
the
over, it
spider's
just goes.
just gonna get real tired and die of exhaustion.
Or
And
it
the
could be-
dog's not gonna know anything even happened.
It could be like a dog flea situation where they're just like
that's
on
true.
themselves and eventually get it.
That's true.
Or like he lays down, rolls over, and just accidentally crushes it.
Yeah, he's rolling in sand because it's a dog, and it's like, oh, sweet mud or sand.
Okay, what's a Himalayan monal?
That's a good question,
What?
Ian.
Okay, so Himalayan monal and a
Was it a
pigeon.
monkey?
Nicobar.
I think they're both birds, but let me look. Yep. The Himalayan monal is like a pheasant, I would say.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it looks like a
Peacock.
It looks like a
vulture.
vulture, yeah.
Like the volibear type.
Yeah, it
Let me
does.
see again.
And it is fighting the Nicobar pigeon.
Why are all those kids dancing? yeah.
Yeah, pigeon.
These are
Pigeon.
slides for kids. Give me a break.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
mean, there's also people in wheelchairs.
Well, because it's supposed
It's
to be
inclusive.
Yes, very, very good.
Okay, so which one's highest seed? It's this one. So we're in the evergreen forest. This one hunts in multiple forests.
They're both. Are they both primary
Okay.
food in the food chain? Primary. Yeah.
This one, yeah,
Share
primary.
with the class.
Himalayan monal traits. Living high in the mountains, this bird is adapted to changes in oxygen levels. They are excellent diggers and can use their beak to dig up to 10 inches underground. Unlike some other birds, newborn Himalayan monals are strong enough to feed themselves. They ain't playing.
And these pigeons are powerful and fast flyers. This pigeon can sustain long distances but prefers to forage on the ground. They are the largest species of pigeon in the world. And like other birds, they have a gizzard that is used to grind food using small stones. They are also closely related to the extinct dodo bird.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't fulfill for them.
I don't know. I think that this is a pretty like.
I think the pigeons
Evenly
may take
matched,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think that either one is going to care about the other. Honestly.
No.
I think that one has endurance and this one has strength.
That's why I'm going. Yeah, I hear you.
So is it the spear or is it the shield that wins this fight?
I'm saying spear.
You going with mono?
I would go with mono.
I'm gonna go with
mono.
I'm okay with that.
That could be either.
It has a little
No,
pinhead.
the little head, yes.
Yeah. Larry.
Yeah. I gave you specific instructions.
I think that was. I think that's very clear. Josh.
Thank you. See, this is why we never play Wordle together.
Okay, the next one is your marble polecat, which doesn't look like a cat at all, but more like a weasel.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
I'd have it.
And the Madagascan.
But look, it's so small.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
The
cute.
Madagascan sunset moth.
Yeah, with the shadow.
Why does the moth look like the same size as the weasel?
Well, maybe it is.
might-
It might be a really big.
It's
the
hard
moth.
when they have different pictures.
It's fair.
Well, okay,
Not
so
usually how scale
So the
works.
polecat, this animal is related to the weasel, skunk, minks, and otters. When threatened, it will use its stinky rear to deter predators.
Yeah.
The polecat primarily hunts at night and will rarely climb trees. It lives in
Rarely.
woodlands. It eats small mammals, birds, and snakes. This moth migrates many miles each year to find food. Their bright colors signal to predators that they have toxins,
Nice.
which are harvested from leaves during the caterpillar stage.
Oh.
They live in deciduous forests or rainforests. They eat nectar.
So we're gonna be in the
I
polecat
I
habitat.
don't know. Yeah, which is a woodland forest. And these guys are in deciduous forests, so they're forests.
Trees are trees, yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leaning polecat because I don't know what the moth could do to the cat aside from poison it.
Yeah, but you would
Yeah,
have
it's
to
like
die in the
a.
process.
Do they both just die?
Yeah.
Is this
Well, but one would die first.
Is this a draw?
One would
No,
die
they don't
first.
get draws.
One would die first, which would be the moth. So I'm going polecat.
I'm going polecat just because it's cuter.
Same, actually.
Okay, it's been 45 minutes though, so we still have 2 more brackets to get
Yeah,
through.
should we skip?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should speed it up along, yeah.
Okay, just real quick then, who do we think of the 5 contestants we have would be the winner of this collection?
Alright, who are they? We got the painted wild dog, we got the
Mono.
Himalayan mono, we got the crab, we got the...
Polecat and fish puncher.
What's a tamarin? Is that like a monkey?
Yeah.
It's a type
Tamarin's
of
a monkey.
earth.
This is your
Spice.
tamarin monkey. It is small though.
So off of the ones that...
And what's a duke? The red shanked duke.
Also a monkey.
It's below an emperor.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of monkeys in this one.
Out of all of these... I think the biggest one here is the wild dog.
Yeah.
That being said...
It is seeded number 1.
Oh, so we find its environment?
No, I just mean it's the best fighter in the category.
And we do fight in this
Oh,
environment.
that's true. But most of these are in the forest anyway, right?
Do you think the
Except
shrimp would
for
beat
the-
the monkey?
It just sounds fun. I'm going to say no.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's a fish puncher, not a monkey puncher.
It's true.
It's also on land, I guess. He just flies out of the water. Yeah. What
All right.
Okay, wait, so what are we putting as the B collection winner?
What?
The rainbow collection.
What are you thinking?
I might give it to the wild dog. The wild dog seems to... It's the biggest one, and it's the most, like, carnivorous one of them all.
That's true.
Okay.
Like, it's the one actually looking out to eat something.
I vote for doggy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, moving on.
So the next one is epic animals.
Okay.
I don't even know where my bracket is.
Epic animals.
Oh, there it is. And I picked.
Okay, let's just stick to the ones that
Yep.
picked. this
Yeah.
So epic animals are humans are storytellers and story listeners. Animals featured prominently throughout oral tradition, folklore, and mythology. From the most ancient recorded epics to more recent literary masterpieces are tales of adventure and animal encounters. Some especially notable species appear again and again across time, geography, and culture. And some animals are named for works of words, from novels to poems, songs, and screenplays. So I picked, these are weird ones, so I will say. The first one that we're doing, it's kind of evenly matched, I thought. A raven and an
I was
albatross.
looking at that. Albatross are way bigger.
They are.
But
Raven are smarter.
Raven are smarter.
Yeah.
And I
we
think-
have Edgar Allan Poe versus Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So who do you like better?
But
I don't know who the other one is, so I got
one's a poet.
Jennifer
but,
Coolidge is.
They're both
Jennifer
Brother.
Coolidge.
Oh yeah.
brother. How old do you think she is?
Anyways,
Okay, so but the raven is seated higher, so it's in his environment
which
Which
is
is-
or her, excuse me.
There.
There, temperate, tundra, desert, grassland,
Oh.
chaparral, forest, or mountains. And these guys are
They're
well
water.
It's
temperate, and polar.
and then ocean.
Yeah.
So they're more
And
cold
coastal.
climate. So if it's in the desert, though, that's gonna overheat.
Yeah.
And it's really big. And
True.
no way to regulate heat.
Yeah, it's
And-
gonna
and
overexert itself.
Ravens are known for their intelligence.
Yeah.
They're vocal, complex, and they have complex calls, and they mimic. Right, and an albatross is, it just says large wingspan, travels many thousands of miles. I'm saying not so smart, very smart.
Yeah. it would know to
Yeah, but-
outlast it.
It would trick it.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah, but
hey, look at this.
He's not
little-
gonna outlast this one. This one can travel many thousands of miles.
But he doesn't have to travel far. He
Yeah.
can just...
Yes, he can
Wait
hide
it
it
out.
out for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do while the raven waits? They're just both gonna conserve energy.
That's
Unless they're in the desert, but
if they're in the desert,
we
the
don't
raven
know
has.
which of the biomes they're gonna be in.
True.
But if it is in a forest, the albatross is too big to fly through a forest.
That's true. Yeah, the
'Cause
all
those
the
things are
trees.
huge. Like they're huge.
It's about the
Are they
size of a
huge?
small shell.
Huge.
Ryan, what Pokemon is that?
And I don't think
Seagull.
there is an albatross Pokemon.
Aren't there really large birds?
It depends.
Like Bombardier?
I want to say
No, that's a
more
story.
times than not, it'll probably be the raven.
For me, it's a raven.
Yeah.
Write it down, guys. Come on.
You're right. You're right. Hold up. Let me draw
You
my
can't say it
special
yet.
raven. All right, so I do that.
Also,
Draw
because
Teen Titans
I will
Raven.
say that, in many Native American folklores, the raven is prominent as a trickster. So that sort of...
Oh yeah.
Okay. And if I do that,
I do like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner though. Great story.
I want to go with the other one, but I'll go this
You
one.
do what you want, Ian.
No.
We're all individuals here.
This one's probably gonna win.
Okay, ready?
Sure.
Albatross are cool.
Here we go.
Let's be honest.
Oh.
Plot the Raven nevermore.
the raven.
I have to say
in,
raven.
in
Is name
raven.
a sweater?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Again, a kind of a weird matchup, but it was the weirdest one that I wanted to pick.
Oh, I think I know which one.
The first combatant, seated 7, is Lucy.
I love Lucy.
And the second and seated 10 is your big-eyed hound shark.
Okay,
So Lucy is your fossils of 300 individuals reveal that these species lived in East Africa from 3.85 to 2.95 million years ago. Although similar in many ways to chimpanzees, and I'm not sure how to say this, Afarenus, often Afarensis,
Yeah.
often walk
Afarensis.
upright at home, on the ground, and in trees. So this is Lucy.
Yeah, so the name of the species is Australopithecus afarensis,
Cousin type.
which means southern ape man.
It lives in the forest.
Says our anthropologist.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we have an
I
anthropologist
took
here.
evolution class.
It's
I'm
an
familiar with
omnivore.
evolution.
It eats leaves, fruits, seeds, nuts, insects, and potentially small vertebrates like lizards.
So one, I think just in general Lucy wins, but also we're fighting a shark in the forest. So
Are we finished? Wait,
Well,
how big is the shark?
The big-eyed
it's in the
hound
forest.
shark.
It's in the forest though. It doesn't
It's
matter how
that
big
is
it
a tiny little shark.
It's suffocating immediately.
observed as deep as 2,522 miles in the Red Sea. Adult females can grow twice the size of adult males. Females give birth to live young. Yes, they're deep water habitat, marine habitat.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit hard for him to beat Lucy.
Wait, can we go? I want to do 2 other matchups for this
Which one?
Wait,
Um,
so
Wait, write it down,
we're-
write it
yeah,
down.
I was
Hold on,
gonna say
hold on,
like
hold on, hold on.
yeah.
I thought we were all in agreement.
We were, but
We
like.
gotta do the thing.
You got to do the thing.
All right, so face, do that, get that, put that here, put that there, put that there. This is so dumb.
But I want to do the first one and the
Four.
4th one so that you can pull it.
Okay, so
3,
sperm whale. and-
2, 1.
Lucy.
Lucy.
Woo.
Lucy.
I couldn't draw humans.
It's a monkey.
It's
in the middle.
human-esque.
It's closer to monkey, but it's in the middle. It's an ancestor.
You went stag? Is that the one you're looking at?
No, it's the sperm whale and the
I got that one.
schizomid and the wolf and moose.
Wolf in there.
No, that's his mouse.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Wolf or
You said
snake?
moose
I
earlier.
did say moose earlier.
That's why I was like, I
And
could
you
have
didn't
sworn
read it
that.
either.
No, I was like, I could have sworn that said mouse, but I believed you.
Power
Okay,
suggestion.
ready?
I know, the one time you listened to me. The one time I was wrong.
All right, so we're just.
I guess we don't need to go over 4 then.
You wanted to go over the 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Sperm whale is first seated, and the schizmoid
Well,
or
can
mid.
Can we do the last one then? Instead of the fourth one?
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't care. I picked the 2. This is.
Schizmoid is a teensy arachnid
Look at that, teeny.
Yeah.
with enlarged fang-like pincers to grasp invertebrate prey. Also called short-tailed whip scorpions. Live in very restricted subterranean cave systems. Hunt and consume other subterranean invertebrates.
Does not.
And then you have your sperm whale, which is
Yeah,
huge.
I just didn't know what a
And also in the
schizomid.
water.
Yeah.
Yes. So who do we think's gonna win this one?
Yeah.
I'm going with the whale. I just didn't know what a schismid is.
Okay.
It's a cool name, though.
And then you wanted.
What's
I
the
would-
giant squid versus Tarzan chameleon? Well, but no, it's in the water. The squid
Yeah.
wins.
Okay, so you have a wolf, which are huge, by the way. Look at that, bigger than a kid. They are
Yeah.
huge.
Bigger than a kid.
a singing mouse.
Oh, he's
Oh,
singing.
he sings.
He's
Well, because it doesn't say that on here. It just says mouse.
Singing mouse.
Small mouse with short tail. Emits strong musky odor. Often uses smell to communicate. Can communicate in ultrasonic range. I thought that said rage.
Did you know ultrasonic?
It lives in the forest, eats insects, seeds, and fruits.
Here's what I'm thinking. Dogs have good noses.
Dude.
What if that smell is too overpowering for the
It's
wolf?
true. It'd be like, I'm not gonna touch
He's like,
that.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do leaves, and then mouse
Possible.
Yeah.
It is possible.
Forfeit.
If
Win by
forfeit.
forfeit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a forfeit win.
He could.
Why not? Let's have some fun with this.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done?
No, we have one more bracket, don't we?
Yes,
Wait,
but I
I'm
meant
gonna
for
fill
this
out the
one.
rest of my bracket.
Okay, so the one more bracket we have.
Honestly, I'm gonna put Lucy as the winner.
Really? Because I think she loses to the squid. Because we're in the ocean.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well then it'd be squid versus whale.
Yeah, who wins? Ooh, let's talk about that. That's a good matchup.
Yeah, squid versus whale.
Can you pull those out?
Squid is here. Giant squid.
Oh, Giant will be talking. Giant.
Oh, and you want whale?
Yeah.
Oh,
Largest eyes of any animal in the world. It lives in the deep sea and it eats fish. It's tertiary.
You know what I'm thinking though? I'm thinking squid because here's what I'm imagining.
This is a classic matchup. You
Right,
understand
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Classic.
This is kaiju level matchup
Yeah.
here, right? Here's what I'm thinking though. Squid wrap around whale,
And brings it down.
and then no beak punctures whale.
True,
And then it
true.
eats it from the inside. And what can whale do? Nothing.
It can.
That's it. That's all it could do. So I'm going squid.
See, you think it's gonna puncture with the beak? I think it's just gonna drag it down further because the squid can actually breathe underwater.
Well, it's looking a whale.
Yeah,
though.
this whale's a deep diver.
Doesn't mean it can.
Oh,
You
but you're
can't
right.
stand
it
It
and
still
hold
has
it
to go
there.
back. Oh,
Yeah,
you're right,
at some
Josh.
point it has to come up.
Can stay submerged for over an hour.
Yeah, but
A
stay
squid
submerged forever.
indefinitely.
That's
Yeah.
true.
24 hours,
Yeah.
baby.
24/7.
All right, Josh, you make a really good point.
It's gonna drag it and be like, you're
Okay,
coming
so we're
with
going
me.
squid.
I'm going squid. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on a minute. I think I might have done the wrong mouse. Oh, well.
Oh, you think the
Only
singing
an
mouse-
hour?
Is a different mouse. Yeah, okay. So the last one, take a bow.
Oh yeah, because the singing mouse, it would make sense in this one.
Yes. Take a
What
bow.
was our winner from Rainbow Collection, Doggy?
Dog. That's what you guys said.
dog for mine.
And then Connoisseurs was what?
I put
Cobb.
Cobb. Yeah, Cobb would win.
Okay,
it.
And I have to say, I'm totally losing my stuff.
That's fair.
Speed round. Speed round.
Okay, so take a bow. From a tantalizing courtship dance to demonstrations of intimidating power, from a waggle dance to a food location to a tricksy mother's feeble cries as she drags a broken wing to lure a predator away from her nest of chicks. Many animals are peak performers. We applaud these showboats.
Yep.
And so, what did I pick? I'm losing all my stuff. Great white shark and an elegant dancing frog.
Sharks dance.
So here's a
No,
great
the frogs dance.
here's a great white shark, and we know how big they
Yeah,
are.
Wait, why
Right.
does he go in this category though?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, why does he go in this category?
our elegant will take a bow. Well, I don't know because he just kills.
Right. Yeah.
So it says great white shark can reach 6 meters long. Bottom teeth hold prey while upper teeth tear flesh.
Sure.
Hunt with a short, fast chase. Adult females typically grow larger than males.
What does
It's
that
an
have to do with
apex
showboating?
predator.
What does that have to do with showboating?
Just how big it is and how deadly.
It is.
suppose.
It shows off.
And this is what it's fighting: an elegant dancing frog, who really I think should have been up against the sparkle muffin since they both dance.
Or
dance
the
off.
singing
I
mouse.
love that.
Singing mouse.
Yeah.
This guy
This is
thought
unfair.
extinct in 1937, rediscovered in 2010. Small adult size, slightly less than an inch long. Males have a single.
Sound
Single.
out.
Yeah.
Nuptial?
Nuptial.
Nuptial.
But see, that to me, that's why it stopped me, because I'm like, marriage?
Yeah, that's what I was
Nuptial
thinking.
pad
They have a
on
marriage
fingers?
pad.
Vulnerable species with small range. They live in forests and wetlands.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
shark
shark's just gonna tear him
Yeah,
apart.
it's also fighting in the water.
I wouldn't even have to tear them apart, just swallow them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even have to notice him. What can the
He just
frog do?
inhales in the water,
Yeah.
goes through the gills.
Okay, and then I picked so this one I picked the forest elephant
Ooh, I love elephants.
and a honeybee.
Honeybee!
And the reason I picked it is this. Traits. Illegally hunted for ivory and crop raiding. Straight, thin tusks. Trunks used for breathing, eating, trumpeting, and defend. And their weakness are, wait for it, bees.
Really?
Oh.
Why bees?
CJ.
Weakness. I like how it's in all
like
caps.
weakness,
Bee. Yeah. So we gotta go with the honeybee.
Yeah.
That's its
That's
weakness.
literally its weakness.
Yeah.
That's its
If the bee
kryptonite.
like stings its butt, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
He can't.
It's going up against kryptonite. Like you just can't. You can't do anything.
Honeybees native to the Western Europe, Asia, Africa, now found around the world. Pollen baskets on hind legs. Only females have stingers. Usually stay within 2 miles of the hive, but can travel further. They live. Let's see, because that's a different thing, right? They live in meadows, open areas, and gardens. I guess if they're all over the world, because these guys will be fighting in a tropical forest
And swamp.
or swamps.
Oh, so bees might not be acclimated.
Yeah, they made.
But wouldn't that make them more irritable?
Absolutely.
He want to get it over with, so he'll stab him.
She.
But
doesn't the
but
bee
then she'll die after she stabbed.
True.
That's right. So I think elephant still wins.
But their weakness is bees.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But it's not.
They're
gonna-
fluttering at a high frequency.
But if the bee attacks, the bee loses. So bee can't win.
What if the elephant runs from seeing the bee and leaves the field of battle?
That's true.
No,
That's true.
it might do
It
that.
might do that
Yeah.
because that's its weakness.
I'm putting bee.
Yeah, honestly,
Superman
Sam.
would run from kryptonite.
Oh, are we gonna put it on our
We
board?
gotta do our board. Alright, 3, 2, 1. B.
B.
Yeah, I put a little baby bee.
Little baby bee?
Little baby bee.
Little baby bee.
Bzzz.
Okay. Is there anyone you want to go over other than that in this category? And then we're pretty much
No, then we gotta do championship round.
okay.
Okay, so let's go through it quick. So seal versus moth.
Where are you reading?
That's number one.
It's the
Oh.
first one.
I got it.
I guess I'll put the seal.
Yeah, look how big that seal is, man.
Oh my god.
That's an elephant
That's a
seal.
walrus.
Oh, I love that.
An elephant seal, yeah.
Possum versus a snake.
Well, you know, possums.
Let's go over that one.
Okay, so possums are marsupials, long, prehensile tails, terrestrial but also good climbers, immune to venom of some snakes.
Oh, wait, is the hognose venomous?
The hognose, thick bodies, wide head, hibernates in the fall. Most active April through October. Bad eyesight, picks up olfactory information by flicking its tongue, swallows prey whole. Nope, it doesn't look like they are.
Okay, so
I'm
it'll
going
just.
with possum.
No, I would go with snake.
Why?
Because the possum is gonna play possum, and the snake is just gonna be like, "Oh," and it just eat it.
These are closely matched, 9,
Yeah.
8, and
That
9.
is a good theory. That's a good theory. What do you think, Nancy? What are your thoughts?
I'm thinking possum, but just because
Really?
possums are, I actually like possums. They're
They're
very good for the
scrappy.
environment.
Yeah, but they look gross.
It's the
Well,
tail.
they may not like how you look either, but that
Yeah,
doesn't mean
that's
they're.
fine. Rodents
But
are
also,
gross.
it says the snake is most active April to October. This is in March, so they're not at full.
That's true. They're still sleeping. They're still sleeping.
Weird amendment, but I hear you.
Well, she did say at the beginning that you gotta take
It's
time
true.
of year into
Yeah,
account.
no, I hear you.
It's true.
Like, they put that information on the slide for a reason.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
Alright, pronghorn versus wrinkle-faced bat.
What's a pronghorn?
Pronghorn is a big deer. It's like an
Oh, I
antelope.
would
Deer
never.
versus bat.
Antelope.
A pronghorn to me sounds like some sort of like.
About 3 feet tall. Oh, it's small. 3 feet
And that is the wrinkled face.
Hair provides excellent insulation. Straight horns. Fastest known mammal in the Americas.
It's cute.
Males defend territories from early spring to fall. This is early spring.
But this is your bat. Look how tiny he is. Well, he's not. He's just.
yeah,
a
but he's got the
size-
higher ground.
He has a pug face.
He does. That's why I
That's
love
why
it.
he's a wrinkle-faced.
Folds and flaps of skin around its face. In mammals, or males, these act as additional scent glands. Ew.
It's got the higher ground.
Yeah, but what is it gonna do from there?
Both immediately. Just like, what is it gonna do?
It might just fly away.
Out of the field of battle.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll go with pronghorn.
I'll
Okay, sea turtle versus mouse.
Okay. So.
I like sea turtles.
How
Well,
big
look
is
at
this
this.
turtle?
Look at this. I've actually seen them.
Oh my god.
They're huge, right?
Yeah, I'm going sea turtle. I don't need
I
You don't need anything else. Just
Yeah.
What's
sea
a
turtle.
swamp nightjar?
Oh, it's a bird. I actually have run into a nightjar.
Sounds like a
Jar.
dark magic.
Oh.
Oh, it's
No, they're and the kids found it in the kindergarten at my school, and of course because we didn't want the kids to hurt it,
Yeah.
they bring it to me because any animal gets brought to me.
Sure.
And I called the Wild Wings, which is our bird rescue in the area, and they told me to keep it and then at night put it out because it won't fly until nighttime.
Yeah.
So I put it in the
says,
patio. And
does not migrate, lives in Africa, breeds in January, March, and November. This is March. It's only interested in breeding.
Point.
So it's not fighting.
only interested in breeding. That's it.
Yeah.
Nocturnal,
That time of year.
sleeps on the ground during the day.
Yep, that's why I was in the
And
kindergarten.
the howler monkey is diurnal, right?
Long
What's
prehensile
happening during
tail.
daytime?
Males commit infanticide when moving to a new group.
Yeah.
Well known for their morning howls, which can be heard up to 3 miles away.
Diurnal.
Mm-hmm.
I think monkey wins.
I also think monkey wins.
All
Okay,
right.
and then the coral snake versus the flame bowerbird.
Yes,
Flame bow
and coral
bird.
snakes we know are poisonous.
They are poisonous. I think the poison will win.
I don't know what the bird could do to the snake is the thing.
The breeze fire.
Yeah,
Please tell me
it's
breeze
I wish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Excuse me.
Skins of males used as decoration, especially on car mirrors.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah,
That's sad.
car mirrors?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Alright, I'm going snaky.
Yeah, the poison really wins.
Alright, so which one of these 8 do we think is the ultimate champion?
hold on, I'm going through each one.
I don't think.
What was the
possum-
pronghorn again?
It's that
Deer.
deer.
Deer. Then it's gonna fight in the sea. No chance.
No chance.
Shark versus monkey in the sea.
Yeah, yeah, no chance.
The snake versus the honeybee.
Probably a snake.
The snake, yeah. One little poison sting. Psh.
And the shark would beat the snake. And then the seal versus the turtle.
I think this. I love turtles, but I think the seal might win.
What do you think wins, a seal or a turtle?
They're both.
What's the seal's habitat?
I don't know.
Arctic, right?
Yeah, I would think
It
Arctic.
is.
So the sea turtle might not even be able to survive it.
Yeah.
I think, well, intercoastal, that's your sea turtle.
Pelagic zone, coastal, intertidal zone. That's the turtle. Where's
Yeah.
the seal?
And this just says marine. It doesn't even say.
Oh, so it's just
Water.
the water.
Water. So it could possibly.
I think I would give it to the seal because I think the seal is stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think size.
Possibly.
So then I have seal versus shark.
Ooh. Another classic.
I think the shark.
Oh yeah, in that case, I would think a shark would win. A seal. That's their main.
They eat them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
so-
mistake surfers for them.
You're right, Josh.
This is not a battle. This is mealtime.
Yeah.
Okay, so our winner of epic animals is the giant squid.
Yeah.
Squid, which I think is gonna win the whole thing.
We have a lot of water creatures.
Water's just overall better.
The painted wild dog.
Yeah.
Well done.
I have squid, doggy, cob, sharky.
Yeah.
The cob. And the great white.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So I think squid beats doggy.
Yeah, if you're
Oh,
fighting.
but it's randomized, so it honestly it depends on which environment is picked.
Yeah, if water's out of the question, dog wins.
Yeah, if it's on land, the dog wins. If it's in the sea, the squid wins.
If they're both in the air, they both.
So
just
let's flip a
fall.
coin. Who's got a coin?
I don't. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Okay, so heads water.
Oh.
Okay, well, heads water, tails land. So there you go.
All right. Where are we?
It's tails.
All right, so where
So
we're.
we're on land, so doggy wins.
The doggy wins on land, yeah.
And then it's literally the same for the next one.
Flip that coin.
It's cob or shark. You're good at
I
that.
can't catch it right. Tails.
Okay, so it's land again, so cob. So now dog versus cob. Dog versus deer.
Dog.
But where are we fighting?
Dog. Well, it wouldn't matter. I think they could both survive.
I would go
Unless it's
dog.
the ocean.
Completely randomized environment. The Arctic. They freeze instantly.
Yeah.
Mother Earth wins.
Nature always
Nature
wins.
always wins.
I will say, when I did my entire bracket, my ultimate winner is the tiger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have the tiger going far?
Yes, I did. Just because, you know.
Tigers are pretty good.
I have that the tiger loses to the squid.
Yeah.
I
'Cause-
just
Because they fight in the squid's habitat.
Yes, I know, but I like tigers.
What's fair?
Did you
Bias
realize
over
they
here.
were showing
Facts
a
and
picture?
logic will not
They were
stop
saying
her.
that the white dots on the back of it, I don't know if this is true, this is what I read. The white spots on the back of the tiger's head is to deter their prey. I'm like, what preys on a tiger?
Yeah, you can see it from the back too.
I know. I'm like, okay, now I'm not afraid.
Who's
of
hunting tigers?
Okay,
Exactly.
wait, so as the king of the bean, who wins, the dog or the cob?
Queen of the bean.
Queen.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Just the name of the podcast.
No, not today.
What is
The dog or the cob? Is
I
the
would
dog
say-
poisonous?
no,
No.
Well, because it's part of the rainbow squad.
Yeah,
Well,
but
because of
it's
its color.
colorful.
because it's a painted dog.
Yeah, it's colorful, not actual venomous.
It's artistic.
Yeah.
It paints.
It's
Has a little beret on it.
It has a brush in its mouth.
Yeah.
It's French.
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
It has a baguette.
I
the
have to
cub?
say, I would say, because, yeah, I would have to say the dog, personally.
Yeah.
Oh, you go dog over cob?
Yeah.
Well, because-
what's the size difference? Do you have
I go
the...
dog. I think dogs are more vicious than deer.
Absolutely.
But the deer
Well-
has horns.
Yeah,
Yes,
the dog
but deer-
has teeth and claws.
Well, if you're thinking the dog is automatically a predator and the cob is automatically prey.
Yeah. That's just nature, baby.
Yeah, but one dog wouldn't be able to fight a cob, I feel.
What? The dog's pretty big. It's not like it's a little like chihuahua.
Yeah, but
No,
dogs are
but
also
dogs
more
are
like...
also
Can
group
you imagine
pack
a little
animals.
They are
chihuahua?
pack animals, yeah.
So they
They're
wouldn't fight
vicious.
something alone if
Here's
they
your
didn't think
painted
they
dog.
could kill it.
But they might think they could kill it.
Like, yeah, maybe. It is the best one. of
Yeah,
them
they
all.
live in packs of 7 to 15 members, so do you think they can fight by themselves?
It depends on what it is.
Can a human fight by itself?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Those
I
are
don't know
your
where the cob
answers.
is.
those are the two options.
Yeah.
Humans can live alone.
Yeah. And they
Yes.
We
fight
forage
on
for
that.
food at the grocery store. Just fine.
Or Chipotle.
No chipotle.
So do dogs.
Chipotle specifically.
What? Oh, cob. And what was the cob part of again?
The
connoisseur critters.
Oh, so that was one of the first ones we did. Ah. I have all these papers now.
It's over here.
Oh,
I just remembered.
there's your cob.
Yeah.
Josh is just sitting there watching you.
Yeah, I was like,
Like,
wow.
oh, now that you're through the
So
stack,
the
I actually haven't
so the
read-
dog's the size of a child, and the cob is almost the height and size of two.
Yeah,
And it does have
that
the
dog
horns.
would not fight it on its own.
Yeah, I think the cob takes it.
I think the cob takes it because it would
Wait,
look at it and be like,
bring
oh.
out the boards, all 4 of us.
It'd be like, oh no, I'm the scared.
Make some good points.
Because this will go as the official King of the Bean podcast.
Bracket, our
featuring
bracket.
our queen bracket.
Great.
And we can all fill out our own brackets too. You know, in case you disagree with the group. But this is our aggregated result.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Cobble cobble.
Cobble cobble.
King Cobb.
I have to go
Cobb
with the dog.
takes it.
I have to go with the dog.
I want to go with the dog.
You had the
but
dog lose.
I
You had it lose to a tiger.
I think you're right about the Cobb.
It's
I
the
think
size.
It's bigger and yeah.
The dog would look at it and be like, I don't want to fight
Yeah,
that.
I think that's a good.
Maybe. To see the actual results, so what they do is at least they show them on Twitter. Although this is the last year, battles will be on Twitter. They show them on YouTube for the rodent roundup. So you just look for March Mammal Madness rodent roundup, and then throughout the month of March. Like the first battle, the wild card one is on Monday, and then every other day they will show a different division until the end of March.
Yeah, so when this podcast comes out, the wild card will have already happened because our podcast go out on Tuesday. But hopefully you guys can, fill out your bracket for the rest of it. And because we all know the Sparkle Mouse is gonna or Spider.
It's gonna take it.
Sparkle
Spider.
Sparkle Muffin Spider.
Peacock Spider.
We all know he's gonna win anyway.
Yeah.
So
Just for fashion alone. no?
yeah,
Jack Black has taught us anything that dance fighting is the way to go.
It's true. And Karen Doohan, because she actually did it.
yeah.
Oh yeah. True. Fair.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a little extra time and you want to, please fill them out.
We'll
have
put
fun
the
with
links
it.
down below so that you can fill out your bracket online.
More with this wee stuff.
No,
It's
I'll put it in the description
Okay.
because
It's the royal we. It's always the
I'll
royal
send it
we.
to you. Like,
There
I
it is.
said or.
There it
I
is.
will help you.
There it is. The royal we.
I mean, Josh will do nothing.
Yeah.
But I include him in the week.
And I have finished what I'm doing.
I wanted to say that you guys do that.
Our host today, Auntie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was fun. It was
Thank
fun.
you for joining us.
Alright.
We hope you had a good time.
And we'll see you next week on King of the Bean.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright.
How long was that?